Creatine, how to use it effectively and cost efficiently. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Creatine's been around for decades now, and for good reason. It works. It's probably one of the most popular, if not most popular, supplements out there. And recent research extends its benefits outside of the gym and performance enhancement. How can we use creatine, make it very cost efficient? Some of these products with creatine in it cost money. We all want to try to save some money these days, and how to use it most effectively. You got creatine not only in the protein products now, you got it in the food bars and all that. Do you need the creatine concoctions they have out there? Absolutely not. It started off with the creatine and carbs for the insulin spike. Truth of the matter is, you get the insulin spike before the creatine is in a blood system. So what's the purpose of doing that? You don't need all that. Then we have some other products that started coming out afterwards, claiming to be the best way to take creatine. All you really need is plain creatine monohydrate, powder or micronized. And it's really not much of a difference. The micronized is going to be a few pennies more. But any way you look at it, the creatine in that form, just plain creatine monohydrate, is very, very cheap. Okay, how are we going to take the creatine? We're told to load the creatine for 5 to 7 days. You'll take 5 grams at a time, or to make it simpler, a teaspoon, 4 or 5 times a day, 5 to 7 days, so your muscles get saturated. And then once your muscles are saturated, you go to a maintenance dose. And some are even saying that you don't even have to do the loading phase. If you just do the maintenance dose over enough time, the muscles will get saturated with the creatine. No, you'll get benefits, but you're not going to maximize your benefits. You see people when they first start using creatine, initially they get these, a lot of people get some crazy gains initially from the creatine. Then it dies off for quite a bit, but you'll maintain. What happens is once you go to a maintenance dose, over time the creatine levels in your muscles are going to decline. Like I said, you're still taking extra creatine, so you're going to get some benefits, but your muscles won't stay saturated. You need to maintain that loading phase, if you would. So it's not really a loading phase. That would be your typical dosage day in and day out. 20 to 25 grams of creatine. Once again, creatine powder, micronized creatine. It's really extremely cheap these days. Now, you might say, well, some people complain about stomach distress from the creatine. We're going to get to that right now. Most of the time, the stomach distress comes from the creatine that you consume that doesn't fully dissolve before you consume it. The truth is, creatine doesn't dissolve well in cold liquids. So what happens is you got the undissolved creatine that sits in the stomach, doesn't absorb into the body as efficiently, and that is what causes the stomach distress. How do we solve the problem of the undissolved creatine? Very simple. The initial studies done with creatine way back when, they actually used tea, a warm, hot beverage. I don't care for tea. What I do is I drink the sugar-free lemonade mixes, and I would take a cup of that, put it in the microwave 30 to 40 seconds, get it nice and warm, put my creatine in it, just stir it up really good. You'll see. Take creatine, take a scoop of creatine powder, and put it in a glass of cold liquid, and stir it up, and take that same liquid and heat it up and put creatine into that and stir it up, and you'll see the difference. And that will pretty much solve the dissolving problem, fully dissolving, and the stomach distress. You don't need all these different creatine concoctions. You're spending money that you don't need to spend. You'll get, trust me, you'll get very good results, and it's much more cost efficient. Okay, give it a shot. Let me know how it works for you. You can agree or disagree with anything I said in this video. Either way, let me know in the comment section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.